everyone, my name is Louise and I'm here at Houghton Lodge Gardens. I'm here with Georgina, one of the expert gardeners here, and we have got some of your questions just in time for National Gardening Week. So, Joe Andrews asked on Facebook, should I be cutting back hellebores, and if so, when? I have several which look more like hydrangeas and get bigger every year.
Yeah, hellebores are very easy to grow. They like moist soil and they will grow very successfully in shade. Because the flowers are quite small on hellebores and they tend to droop over, well, at least the orientalis variety, you tend to cut back all the dead leaves as the flower buds are coming in, so that you can see the flowers more, and so that the insects can get to them to pollinate. And you'll be, once you've taken off the really sort of leathery leaf, you'll see the fresh new growth growing underneath. There is Corsican hellebore, which has much more upright flowers. You do the same, take off all the leaves, and then you cut back the flowers right down to the stem once they finish flowering. If they are massive, you can divide hellebores, so you would dig up the entire clump, and well, depending on how large they are, you can divide them into 4 and then replace them around the garden. You can't do that with the Corsican hellebore, which is the one with the really upright flowers. So what you would want to do with that is, well, either live with it and have it looking like an hydrangea if you've got the space for it, because they will get very large, or you can propagate by seed. So you would, before you cut off the flowers, you can collect the seed from the seed heads and then sow those, and you'd get a whole new plant.
Okay, perfect, thank you. And Tina asks on Facebook, can I still prune roses that I forgot to do earlier in the year? I don't want to kill them.
Well, first and foremost, you won't ever kill a rose by pruning it unless you do something massively drastic. We tend to finish pruning our roses here by the end of March, but there's the calendar, and then there's the time in which you actually have to do it. So sometimes we do go over. Ideally, you want to be removing the dead, diseased and dying wood, so anything in old seed heads, dead heads, anything like that. And then you need to be creating a sort of open framework. So that applies with climbing roses, rambling roses, any of the floribundas, shrub roses. So you need to get some airflow around them, which helps them not get, the diseases such as powdery mildew and what have you. So whilst it is possibly a little late, it is better to do it now than to give them a whole nother season's growth and to try and tackle it next year. So I would suggest that you may lose a few spring blooms by doing it now, but actually everything is a bit slower this year. It's possibly 3 weeks behind, so you've still got time.
Okay, thank you.